Hey guys, just here, come back here to get another quick one in. Um, so let's talk about the so-called weight loss that a lot of, and I'm gonna really put this one focus on like more like on females. So oftentimes you guys start on a program and it could be just like and I'm gonna use this as reference because I know people who's been in this space, and this is kind of what they deal with, right? So let's say you participate in Zumba, cardio classes, cycling classes like those, right? Where it's highly cardiovascular, and not much so weights involved. They're great. Trust me, they're great. Yes, it helps to promote seriously great cardiovascular health. I'm not bashing it at all because I do participate in them. I do my own form of cardio. And so I am not saying it's a bad thing, right? But one of the common things that a lot of the times clients that I will talk to that does these specific kinds of stuff because they don't want to weight train because they don't want to look like a man, or they don't want to get tough, and they don't want to that kind of look. It's like they defer from lifting weights, but then at the end of the day they'll say they have lost weight, but one of the main things that they'll tell me is that they have lost their butt, right? They lost their butt. Yes, the butt. Yes, they have lost their butt, right? So, and you'll also find them telling me about the sagginess, not just the sagginess in their butt, but like the sagginess in their hamstrings, right? A little boy just passing in a car and said hi and kissed at me. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Jesus. So, yeah, and that's usually one of the things that you'll find is that they'll lose their weight, but what happens is they'll be left with the sagginess, and they're wondering, their butt looks so flat, their body just looks, and now all they want to do, according to what they say, is they want to be toned. Now, what you guys don't understand is, as much as you feel like muscle is gonna make you look like a man, it's not that easy. Because for one, and I'm going to be very blunt here. For one, you do not have the dedication that it's gonna take for you as a female to look like a man, right? And two, you looking like a man, weight training does not happen in a year. All right? This takes serious dedication, serious nutrition, and seriously constantly focusing on that training program where you're lifting heavy weights, challenging your body over time, right? Consider lifting heavier weights, add some time to it, and proper nutrition, which half the time you guys do not have that dedication to carry that out. So you talking about you don't want to look like a man, or you don't want to look too tough, or you feel like your shoulders are gonna, your back is gonna get too big and all that stuff. It's like, it's not just gonna happen overnight. That's not how this works, right? What you're simply doing is using one of these things that is outside, like that is in society today. It's like one of those things that people just always say, and they say it and not really knowing what they're saying. You want to be toned, means you want muscles, because that's what makes you tone. You lost that oomph in your butt. You've lost the muscle mass in your butt that caused you to have that oomph in the first place. And a lot of the times that you guys do a lot of these cardiovascular things, what you don't realize is your glutes, that is the biggest muscles in your body, they do not get worked by a super amount of cardio like what you're doing, because it needs weights to engage the glutes properly so that it can break down the fibers so it can rebuild, right? And so doing a lot of these cardio, you kind of lose out on that. And you're losing muscle in the process. And if you not working it, you're losing it. Based on the use it or lose it principle, you're losing it. So if you're sitting down all the time and you're not working, you're working on your glutes, you're gonna lose it. You're doing cardio all the time, and the cardio you're doing is not hitting your glutes. It's not challenging your glutes. It's not breaking down those fibers in your glutes. Over time, you're gonna lose the muscle mass that you have in your glutes. So yeah, your glutes, your butt is gonna look flat, and it's gonna look flabby because the muscle is gone. It's just the simple, sad reality of how this thing works. Like, there's no super magic to it. There's no super magic to it. It's really that simple. Like, you work on it or you don't get it. I mean, if you want your legs to get bigger, you gotta train them. And you can't just train them doing cardio. Because if you train them doing cardio alone, you're gonna get them breaking down the muscle fibers but not really building it. So you're essentially gonna be losing muscle mass. Yes, your cardio is gonna get great. Yes, they're gonna feel your cardiovascular system is gonna get stronger. You're gonna get better at cardio, but at the end of the day, is your muscle mass getting greater? No. To add muscle, you have to train with weights, challenging your muscle, or train under tension, not just with weight, because that weight is not in the gyms. Weight is not necessarily the only thing that you can use to put your body under tension. But I'm not gonna get into that in this video. But essentially, whatever muscle group you're trying to build or tone as you guys call it, you need to put it under weight. You need to put it under tension. You need to put it under stress. So it helps to challenge those muscle fibers, helps to break them down so they get to be repaired, so you can get the results you need. So if you find that you're working out consistently and you find that you're not developing much toneness around your body, it means you need to be putting your muscle under more tension activities. Like, the tension activities that you have it under is not really doing you much justice. And also, you have to have your nutrition on point, whereas you're getting insufficient protein, sufficient carbs, and sufficient fat to substantiate the process or to substantiate the results that you're trying to get to. Because as you know, calorie deficit makes you lose weight. And so if you're trying to gain a certain level of muscle mass and you're not having a certain level of nutrition, you're kind of defeating the process. Yes, you're training. Yes, you're doing what you should be doing. But at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? So you want to work on it from both angles, all angles. Keep it straight. It's your boy, being real with you one more time. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, drop them in the comment section. I'll definitely be answering, most likely with a video. Peace. It's your boy, Coach Jai. I'm out.